If I were a dictator. If I were a dictator, and I know this sounds bad, but listen here, buddy, it might just be rad. If I were a dictator, the supreme power wouldn't go to my head. I would act harsh and menacing, but I would be benevolent instead. If I were a dictator, it wouldn't be for long, so I'd use my powers to only fix what's wrong. If I was a dictator, I would do it by machine. Machines don't have morals, so no one gets punished except me. I'd use an infinite robot army. They're dispensable and be manufactured promptly. If I was a dictator, my bots wouldn't go to war. They would be lethal protectors, safety ensured. If I were a dictator, I'd have one robot at least sent to every police and fire station to make their job safer, but make it look like I've tightened my leash. If I were a dictator, I would build more homeless shelters, more hospitals, and protection overall, without forgetting to pay teachers more so they'll return in the fall. If I were a dictator, I would threaten a war, get my people riled up to hate me more. If I were a dictator, I would aid the rebellion against me, make sure that they're well trained so that everything can go back to democracy after my reign. If I were a dictator, I would use it to threaten everyone's idea of freedom. So when I relinquish my militarism, people will feel urgent enough to fix the country themselves. A dictator, sure, but that's because a dictator can do a lot. If I were a dictator, I'd actually do something before getting shot.